Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Amjad Shamim, and in this short video, I would like to discuss about some basics of business statistics and business analytics. I will be covering about some basics of statistics, its importance. Number two, DCOVA framework. Number three, key terms used in statistics. And number four, some basic tools and softwares that can be used to analyze data. The first question is, what is statistics? Remember, statistic is a way of thinking that can lead to better decision making. Statistics requires analytical skills and is an important part of your business education. Recent developments such as the use of business analytics and big data have made knowing statistics even more critical. Therefore, in today's business world, you need to think differently about statistics. In doing so, the reason modern day information technology enable businesses to apply statistics in new ways to solve the business problems using vast amounts of summarized, unsummarized, numerical and non-numerical data using various softwares and tools. So statistics are the methods that allow people to effectively work with data. And in business statistics, it provides a formal basis to number one, summarize and visualize business data. Number two, reach conclusions from business data. Number three, make reliable predictions about business activities. And number four, improve business processes. So to properly apply statistics, we need to follow a framework to minimize possible errors that may cause during data collection or even at the time of data analysis. Remember, the framework name is DCOVA. DCOVA is define, collect, organize, visualize, and analyze the data effectively. So define the data you want to study to solve a problem or meet an objective. C, collect the data from appropriate sources. O, organize the data collected by developing tables. We visualize the data collected by developing charts. And A, analyze the data to reach conclusions and present those results for effective decision making. So statistics is evolving so businesses can use the vast amount of data available to make the decision from a huge data that we have seen even producing in nanoseconds. Imagine the emerging field of business analytics, which is very famous now. It combines three things, three methods coming from statistics, information systems, and management science. Statistics help to explore and analyze data. Information systems help to collect and process data. And management science help to optimize the models generated from those data to support fact-based decision making. So the integration of these three fields together make the new field, which is business analytics, where you can see statistics is playing a very important role. It's a fundamental, it's a foundation of business analytics. So therefore, understanding it effectively, using the DECOVA framework effectively is paramount for business analytics. The growth of big data and unstructured data is changing the way we work with data. Big data is data that is collected in huge volumes at very fast rates or velocities, typically in real time and in a variety of forms. Imagine Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We can see the data is produced in seconds. One tweet in few seconds can get thousands of retweets or comments or likes, right? So huge data is producing. When we receive more comments, the more data is being produced. But the data sometimes when it is huge, it is unstructured, has little or no repeating internal structure, usually requires pre-processing prior to analysis, and it takes many forms such as unstructured text, pictures, videos, audio tracks, and so forth. So therefore, we have to convert that unstructured data into a structured data and use appropriate analysis methods to make the meaningful conclusion of that specific data. In order to do so, we have to understand and remember number of terms being used in statistics. One of them, which is very common, is named as variable, which is a characteristic or property of an item or an individual. Data itself is the set of values associated with one or more variables, and statistic is a value that summarizes the data of a particular variable. So we have to understand each and every aspect to see how can we effectively redefine the variable, what type of data we need for measuring that variable, and which analysis tool we need to use to create a meaning of it. In addition, we also need to understand descriptive statistics, which is the method that primarily helps summarize and present data to make meaningful conclusions. And inferential statistic help is a method that use data collected from a small group to reach conclusions about a larger group. For example, we are collecting data from sample and want to generalize to the population. We have to use some inferential statistics method that can draw meaningful conclusion for us. So we need to understand which method we need to use at what point in time. Very interesting question. Can statistics lie? Okay. Faulty or invalid statistics can be produced if there is a willful misuse or any task in the DECOA framework are applied incorrectly. So we have to make sure that we are using each and every step of the DCOVA framework correctly so that we do not create a situation of where statistics start lying to us and we produce wrong conclusions. Many statistical methods are valid only if the data being analyzed have certain properties. For inferential methods, you should always look for logical causality, plausibly claim something directly causes something else. So therefore, we must be very careful towards the ethical implementation and ethical decision of statistics. There are a number of softwares that can be used to analyze data, but I'm introducing you to very basic Microsoft Excel. Every one of us know about Microsoft Excel, but we must need to learn advanced Microsoft Excel. It is a further guide towards using Power BI, which is a new application and it's a very advanced than Microsoft Excel. So therefore we need to understand this software as a tool, as a very important tool. Number two, statistical package for social sciences, which is SPSS, also very famous, is a very comprehensive, so you must need to learn about SPSS if you would like to do some sort of descriptive statistics as well as even the inferential statistics. In conclusion, what we learn is statistic is a way of thinking that can lead to better decision making. Number two, statistics requires analytical skills and is an important part of your business education. And number three, recent developments such as the use of business analytics and big data have made knowing statistics even more critical. And finally, we learn about DCOVA framework that